morning, guys. Good morning. So it is like about to be 11, I believe. I'm not even sure. I'm gonna go eat breakfast. I don't know what it was. I think that popcorn yesterday really filled me up because if I didn't force myself to eat like 9:30, 9:40 something, I don't think I would have ate yesterday. And then my only breakfast would have been my sister made potato pancakes yesterday morning, and so that would have been my only breakfast. Anyways, my mom made coffee. I'm gonna have coffee, probably just some toast. That's where we're at. So this side looks pretty good. This side not too much. Okay, not bad. That's good, and that one's good. So let's just undo everything really quickly and I'll show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so this is how we're looking like. There are some pieces still that probably didn't get braided far into everything, but for the most part I think it looks okay. I might just target those problem areas by itself. This is what we're working with. So I'm gonna go eat breakfast, and then today is primarily just gonna be like editing, also decompressing because my body still hurts from exercising 2 days ago, and then I didn't properly get to like relax yesterday because I went out, and so my body is killing me. So it's gonna be editing, decompressing. I'm probably gonna take a bath today before I shower, because I feel like I need to do like a nice soak, and I think just watching something comforting. My two favorite comfort stuff are Big Hero 6, which is my favorite movie ever. It's just comforting and a guilty pleasure. And then my favorite TV show is Young Justice. So I think we're gonna do something very comforting because I think I just need it. And yeah, you'll see what I end up doing and how we end up finishing off this vlog. So yeah, thanks for sticking around and continue to do so until the end. Thank you. So I really like this hairstyle. This is mini twist, or it was my attempt at mini twist with extra hair, like extensions, because I'm a mini twist girly with my natural hair, and so I was like, let me do it with extensions. Anyways, I just need to fill up this little segment here. This is me at my mom's work. Yeah, moving on. Oh my god, I'm literally crying. Crying over a horse movie, ain't no way. Oh Lord. Man got me. It got me. Brace face. My life is complicated, boyfriend. So yeah, I think this was the same day I went to my mom's work. I just watched a bunch of movies, excuse the mess. Ate some like cake, pound cake, soda, ice cream. It was very sugary, but it was very, like, I loved it. I don't know, I don't like give myself like, I don't know, I don't have like, I don't like eat a lot of sweets and stuff like that, so I don't know, I loved it. This was a different day. I was doing Sunday lunch dinner, so this like a mixed rice, bean, veggie, spicy rice thing with some shrimp and then a salad on the side. It was really enjoyable for what I remember. A lot of these were filmed like almost 2 months ago, so things are just gonna be jumbled together. It's not really coherent, but yeah, there's that. And then I went to the doctor's. I think this summer alone has, like, I've gone to the doctor numerous times this summer alone, and it's literally crazy the amount of times I've been to the doctor, because if it wasn't at home or at work, it was at the doctor's office.
Yes, I am my icon. That's me on your t-shirt. But you know better. Do your fucking research.
Hi guys, so it's 12:59. I'm going to the library. I'm gonna get some work done. I usually, when I go to the library, I like bring my laptop, I bring my charger, I bring my iPad, bring my charger for that. But too hot, way too much. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna bring my iPad, bring my portable keyboard. I have this one that I bought back in 2020 2021 when I started college. Yeah, but the one I'm bringing that I am charging is this one. So we got that going on for us. It has been a minute since I've been up here, like on top of here, looking at these books. It is ugly how ugly the stacks are. I've definitely let it go. I mean, this is my sister and I shared space, but we have like over 200 books here, and over 100 of them, more than half of them are mine. So it's definitely on me for doing this. Anyhow, what was I gonna say? I'm going to the library. I am gonna do some work. I'm gonna get some art done. I'm gonna go there for the vibes. Get some reading done, hopefully. And also go there for AC. Because in New York, it is hot as hell, and I literally cannot do this heat no more. So that is the plan. But I have to figure out what book I'm going to read. I was in the middle of reading The Girl on the Train. I started reading it maybe 3 years ago. Got like 20 pages in. It did not hook me at all. I think I got farther in now. I don't even know. I listened to most of the book on Libby. But I feel like I got farther into the book now. Still not grasping me. So I'm going to put a pause on that again and then find a different book. Okay, time to find a book quickly because it's past 1 o'clock, and in the summer, like, seats fill up really quickly. People probably have been in the library doing work since like 9 in the morning, to be honest. So I should hurry up so I can at least find a seat, and maybe spend like 4 hours there. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so I got the 2 books that were on my list of books that I started and have yet to finish. I did part 1 to this little series of mine. There was 7 books in total, so go ahead and watch part 1. I'm in the middle of doing part 2 now. I completed a book, and then Girl on the Train was the second book out of maybe 3 or 4 that's supposed to be in part 2. That video hasn't come out, but it will. If I manage to read more than one of those books on the list, then it would come out after this video here. But go ahead and check part 1 out if you want to see the 3 books that I read, 4 books. I can't remember. But as I'm filming this, that video hasn't come out yet. But I filmed it like maybe like 3 weeks. These were 2 of the books that I didn't get to in the video. From memory, they're a lot more like lighthearted. There is another book that I have that I could have also read if it wasn't for The Girl on the Train. I have 2 books. One's like a murder mystery, but the person that died ends up coming back to life. And so then it's this whole thing about like, wait, you were reported like you were dead. Thing. I have several books that are kind of like that. Maybe like a person died, but then they end up coming back. And I don't even think it's like a supernatural thing. I think maybe it's like, it could be like a fake or death thing. I haven't read them, but from memory, I have a lot of books that are in that realm. But anyways, I have that book, and then there's another book called The Winter Cottage, or I think it's just called Winter Cottage that I could read. Which one? That one's actually lighthearted too. Lighthearted in terms of like, it's not murder mystery, it's not thriller, it's not. It could be it's not psychological. It's like something that's just chill. But I think I'm gonna do this because it's been a minute since I last read a romance book. I'm thinking like 3 years, 4 years. In terms of like reading a romance book for like school and stuff, might have been 2 years ago, reading Pride and Prejudice for the first time. But in terms of reading like a book personally, probably since like middle school, because I don't think even in high school, any high school books, there were like romances in it. We read like Night, because I read Night by myself in middle school, and then I reread it again in high school. Kite Runner, The Bluest Eye, and then drama stuff too. I guess if I count like Shakespeare stuff, because I read that a lot as a theater major. Not even just Shakespeare particularly, but like books in those realms, or like plays in those realms, then technically it hasn't been like 10 years since I last read a romance book. But yeah, anyways, I don't know which one I'm gonna pick. Anyways, I'm gonna go. My sister's not coming with me anymore, so because she's not coming with me anymore, I might walk to the library. Anyways, so I was gonna walk to 40 minutes, but it's also getting late and I need to get a seat. Maybe I'll just take the train. I don't know. Maybe I'll walk back. I don't know. I gotta go now. I'm ready to go. I think because my sister's no longer coming with me, I can walk really fast or something. That usually takes me like 25 minutes to walk. I can walk in like 11 because I'm a fast walker. So I'm thinking if it takes me like, if it's a 45 minute walk, it's giving 25 minutes, definitely under 30. And that's good for me. Put my music on. Like, I'm a no type of fuck. Like I'm a fast walker, so I'm just gonna walk and go. And I feel like if you cross and you get the light, maintain it, but maybe with a little speed, so then always get the light. If you never stop, that time won't add up. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm sorry, but Mr. Tom is not here right now. Please leave a message.
So I'm back home. I just finished eating, washing dishes, getting some water, stuff like that. I didn't necessarily finish any of the tasks that I went to the library to do today, but that wasn't the goal. It was just, the goal was to make progress with the stuff, which I did, which was nice. I was only there for 3.5 hours because I got hungry when it hit 6. My little sister ended up popping in because she finished doing what she was out doing, and then she decided to come to the library. So we were there together for about half an hour, and then we left to go get some food, shared a little bit with our other sister and our mom, and now I'm going to finish up the tasks that I went to the library for. I'm going to decompress the food first. I'm going to watch A Quiet Place 1 and 2 in preparation for tomorrow, but also at the same time, it's a prequel, so it's not necessary, but I want to rewatch those movies, so we're gonna do that, and hopefully by the end of the rewatch, we'll be good. We're good. It's nice that we're going to the movies. I mean, we go to the movies together all the time, especially in the summer. We end up doing a lot of movies, but I think one of the first movies during the pandemic, when we started going to the movies by ourselves, without our mom and stuff, was either Escape Room 2 or A Quiet Place 2. It was one of those movies. Those were one of the first movies we started watching alone. So it's nice watching the prequel now. I just peeped that I'm pretty sure A Quiet Place, like both of the movies, are more than an hour and a half. I can't remember. And we're like 10 minutes away from it being 8. And I also have to watch The Acolyte and The Boys episode that dropped for this week. The Boys dropped today. Acolyte, I think, is like a Tuesday drop. I don't remember. But yeah, so I'm just gonna be staying up for a minute because I saw I briefly, for like a second on TikTok, saw something for The Acolyte, and I quickly stepped away because if I didn't instantly recognize what I was watching for like a second, I'm typing away. So it wasn't it wasn't much at first, but because my head, I'm like tying shit together, I'm like, wait, I was like, it's a spoiler, like a really big one. I think a big reveal. I think it was episode 5, right? They did 3 episodes at once, and then last week was episode 4. Yeah, episode 5. So I was like, got you, I got you. So I have to watch it. Like, I have to watch The Acolyte because my feed is always full of like spoilers for shows that I watch. So like I can't go on TikTok when I'm watching when I haven't seen like the new The Boys episode. So I have to watch those 2 stuff. Meaning that I'm gonna stay up for a bit, but we're gonna get through it. Wow. It's movie day. First I started off this day actually going to go get my meds at CVS, and then after that I went home and had breakfast and stuff like that. In terms of the movie, I really enjoyed it. After I saw the movie, I looked at reviews and not many people liked it, and most people think that the franchise is becoming old and tired, even though it's like this is like the 3rd movie. I honestly think they could go and make more movies. Like, I want to see like an international movie, so see like this situation just in a foreign place, and then I also want to see it in a colder environment. So, like, can these creatures survive like in Alaska or something? So I think that would also add on to the lore. And then there's me and my sisters were making up scenarios of like different groups of people we want to see in different movies and stuff like that. Honestly, I think the franchise can keep going, but that's besides the point. The movie was good, and yeah, rating wise, 7, 8 out of 10. Purely for like just I like the movie, I like the actors, and I love the experience, and I want my sisters to watch it. So overall, good time. So honestly, I don't know. Movies are expensive, don't get me wrong, and for the majority of the part, my sisters and I usually just go to movies in the summer or near the end of like the school semester, like spring-ish to the summer, because one, we have free time, so we all have like availability to like go to the movies, and two, if I had to pick any time to go to movies, it would obviously be the summer instead of during like school time. And so yeah, it's not like we like because of also how expensive it is, we're not like going to the movies constantly during the year. Have we gone to the movies like at multiple points in the year? Of course. I just would rather prefer it to be the summer, and I'm glad that it is. We've watched so many movies so far this summer, and then there's gonna be at least 2 movies shown in the next vlog, I believe, after this, which is gonna be like a vlog about like all the things my family and I did in like the last 2 weeks of my summer break. And so it's gonna be just like fun filled sisterhood with our mom as well, family stuff. And so I absolutely love it, and I don't know, it's just gonna be good times, good vibes all around. Plane is going by, so this is where I'm gonna end the voiceover. Hi guys, so my sisters and I are back from the movies. I really like the movies. I have not seen any reviews or looked at what the ratings were. I mean, the movie came out today, or technically they were screening for it since I think like 7 yesterday. But yeah, technically it came out today. I haven't heard a peep, which is great because it made me, I was able to enjoy it. I went in there with no expectations. Even if I don't specifically look at a review, if I know the general consensus, maybe through like a YouTube thumbnail or a YouTube video or like a TikTok comment section, is generally bad without anyone specifically specifying why it's bad, then obviously that's gonna lower my expectations, and then that's the same vice versa. But yeah, I went in there literally with no expectations. I like the movie, so I doubt whatever the consensus is. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and plus it was nice to go to the movies again with my sisters. Then we were like gonna go home, but then a block away from the theater is Madison Square Garden and Penn Station and stuff like that, and so there were like this mass outside seating area. And so I was like to my sisters, because we were walking to the train station at the end of the block, and I said to my sisters, I was like, let's do a little sister lunch date. And they're like, oh yeah, sure. So we all got lunch, sat there maybe for like an hour, I think, maybe like 40 minutes, something like that. Ate our stuff, chilled, talked about the movie, talked about other stuff. It was a nice experience. I loved it. Now I'm home. Still got more of my soda from the AMC. I just added some ice to it. I'm gonna drink that, order all the stuff that I need to order, like clothes, deodorant, hair remover, bras, which is I guess is part of clothes, etc. And then I'm just gonna chill and watch TV. I just took my second shower for today, so I'm feeling very nice and chill. I don't think I need to turn the big fan on. It's not too hot, but I think I want to turn on one of my smaller like handheld portable fans things, just to get a general coolness into the room. Or I might leave the door open because the living room and my little sister's room has like a lot of wind coming through that it's actually cold in the hallway, surprisingly, for now. So I might open up the door to get that air in, if anything. I don't know what I'm gonna watch. I want to watch something animated. Like, I don't know. I don't have anything in mind, really. There's some animes that I could watch, but I like to do my weekly anime watch on Sunday with all the animes, all of the update during the week. So I don't want to watch some of them because then I know that Saturdays, tomorrow, is like My Hero Academia. And then Sunday, I'm trying to remember if I think Sunday I have 2 more different shows that come out, so I don't want to split it up. So I can't watch anime, or can't watch those animes. Oh my god, Star Trek Prodigy season 2 comes out. Season 1 came out earlier this year, I believe, or maybe it was late last year, but I remember watching it earlier this year in January. I really liked it, and season 2 comes out on Monday, which is great because then I can watch some of it on my lunch break and then continue watching it when I get home that day. Season 1 I think had like 20 something episodes. I'm crossing my fingers that season 2 also has 20 something episodes, so I have a lot of content to get through. But that was great. Recently, I think it was last week, I think Sunday, I believe, I watched spin-off of Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous, which was Chaos Theory. Loved it, and they're doing a season 2 in the fall, but I don't have anything in mind to watch, so maybe I'll do like, could do a rewatch, Vampire Diaries, maybe The Flash. But anyways, that's the end of the video. So a little bit of everything the last 2 weeks-ish. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot. My sister and I will see you in a different video. Have an amazing day, and yeah, bye besties. It is so cold in like 80-90 degree weather right now because of this goddamn wind. It's getting like wrapped up in a blanket. And it's a really fucking good feeling. It's a good feeling to have.